Alright, let's get this show on the road. Howdy, folks. My name is Richie Procopio, aka Otter. Welcome back to my live stream show for Massively.com. The WildStar beta is in full swing still, and I am continuing to level up my Stalker. But today, we're going to do something that I hope you guys find fun. At the very end of last week's stream, we encountered the first Shiphand mission. And Shiphand missions are kind of like extended quests that take you off-world, off-planet Nexus for a little while. The first one that you can encounter around level 13-ish is called the Steady Traveler. So you met Captain Milo on the outskirts of the Endless Vigil in Deradune. The hapless captain is in a bind as his asteroid mining settlement, M13, has been infested by strange alien life forms. So we have to use the transport ship to reach the Steady Traveler. You ready to do this? This is going to be fun. Alright, so this was Captain Milo here. He's kind of interesting looking. Hello. Hi. I am Captain Milo. Alright, so let's go embark. So we're on a ship now. Look, there's Planet Nexus way down there. Hi. I can see my house from here. Okay, so we got to talk to Captain Milo, find out more about what's going on. Great, now that you're here, make your way to the cargo hold. Okay, you can do this with other people because it says waiting for one more in the cargo hold. So if you're having a hard time solo, you can, but they're not as hard as like dungeons or adventures or anything like that. So here's a book over here, the ship's log. You can find out more about what happened. The first of the accelerators aboard. Let's see if there's anything juicy in here. Some of the miners have gotten sick. Kraus says it's driving them crazy, making them violent. It's probably just a virus, but I can't be too careful. Some of the miners are now dead. There's an alien parasite behind it all. I talked to that group of mercs about earning a little hazard pay. The crew's acting a little cagey, and even the mercenaries seem tense. I just wish they'd calm down. Alright, so bad things started happening here. How many adventures are they going to have out at launch? Adventures, there's going to be six adventures. I believe 4 of them have veteran modes at max level, and the 2 entry-level ones around level 15 do not. Alright, so let's go on our Shiphand mission here. We have to go to the cargo hold. That is this way, I believe. Oh, look at that. Marauders are boarding the Steady Traveler. They're headed to the cargo hold. Oh, no. I actually remember this being tough. Those razor tails are making off with the accelerate crystals. Alright, so here's the accelerate crystals. We've got to stop them. Uh-oh. I'm having a little bit of, I'm having some ability lag. Oh, goody. This is my favorite. They've enabled a big beta weekend with a whole bunch of new people. I think some of you guys in chat were talking about it before. There's a whole bunch of new people that are getting into Planet Nexus and joining the fray. So, we might have some stability issues here. Did you see that, though? I almost killed one monster. While we wait, if you guys have any questions, we'll do a little bit of an Ask Me Anything or something while we wait. Ask me anything, roasted chua or crispy orin? I think crispy. Crispy orin. Oh, I just got in. Nice. Let's see how long this lasts. And I'm dead in the cargo hold. That's not fair. There's somebody in here with me. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. This was... Somehow I've killed... Oh, there's somebody... Is there somebody else in here? Get off that! Get! Yeah! There's somebody else in here with me. That's pretty cool. Might be easier. I don't know how they're in here with me. We're not in the same group. Probably best not to ask these questions. Group. Alright. Safety in numbers. Okay, here comes the boss of this little section.
kill.
Alright, here he is. Stabby, stabby. So, it looks like our helper here is a warrior. Alright, got the big fatty down. Nice. Captain Milo, nice work. We're starting our approach towards M13. Head to the rear airlock and don't forget your helmet. The good news about having someone with me is it'll be easier. The bad news is I want to get all into the story and, you know, immerse myself into what's going on. And if this person is typical MMO player, just race through everything, don't read anything. Okay, Foreman Kraus was running this operation when the attack started. If he's alive, he'll know what's going on. So we have to find Foreman Kraus. Look at this, we're on a planet. There's like meteors showering down. I've got this helmet cam thing. Look at this. I love it. It's like creepy awesome. It's too quiet here. A little bit too quiet. And we've got space frizzlets and space phrases. I hate frizzlets and phrases. Oh, they separated into all these little jammy mammies. I gotta remember my key bindings. It's, I've been playing Guild Wars 2 the last 3 nights. I've gotta readjust. And in when I play Guild Wars now, I'm holding down my shift key to, like, dash, or, I mean, to sprint. No! I didn't have my stun available. Ah! So far, so good. Alright, so this is a really creepy asteroid. Alright. We're inside here. Outpost M13 operations. Let's find out what's happening with Foreman Kraus. What's going on here?
Something's wrong.
Something's
I can
wrong.
feel it.
We woke up something in the mine, but I haven't a clue what it is. To collect datacrons. Alright, so they made this place dark on purpose so that you can use your little flashy lighty. Yeah, look, let's collect this dead guy's thing. Personal log. My contract terminates in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see my kids again. Oh, really? They're bringing the kids into this?
Double kill.
Trying to make us sad? I guess we go in this way. Looks like a lot of miners are dead. If you collect their datacrons, maybe you can figure out what's going on. Oh.
Double kill.
Alright, let's collect this one. Personal log, I've tested positive for an alien in something. They issued a new security directive today. Everyone going into the mines needs to wear full hazmat gear. There's more up here. Somebody came into the infirmary today. He kept talking about voices calling to him from the mine. Looked like he hadn't slept in days. Oh, we got a random drop. Painted Wimwood Psyblade. Of course, that is not a weapon that a Stalker would use. Here's a medical log. Traver, in agony, began screaming this afternoon. Anesthetic in high doses has no effect. I'm starting to display symptoms of the infection, so even the doctor kind of fell symptom to this, or fell victim to this. At least this person seems to be traveling at a reasonable pace with me, which is always good. So I'm supposed to shoot anybody refusing decontamination after working in the mine? Why are they still mining if it's that bad? It's all about the money, my friend. Doesn't matter if there's a plague of epic proportions. It's all about the money. The miners missed and showed up. We opened the door for them, and then those things got in. Well, every time we search a dead body, these things pop out of them. We got 4 more to do. Damn that Kraus, he had us keep mining, even though people are starting to get sick.
Double kill.
Okay, so she picked up 1. We got 2 more to do. Don't you like the creepy atmosphere here? I don't like fighting little embryo things. These things are gross. It's a little dark, though. Got 1 more, it looks like.
Double kill.
There's 1 more down here. Here we go.
Double kill. Double kill.
Nice. Alright, this should be the last one. Datacron. It's actually performing pretty good right now. Those poor bastards. Look, if you want to go find the thing that did this, be my guest. But I'm locking the door behind you again. Oh, this guy's nice. I want to speak to Foreman Kraus after this is all over. I'm definitely getting in. There's a strong Aliens the movie vibe here, isn't there?
Double kill.
Hey man, game over. Game over, man. Wow, I'm very floaty. The gravity is different here. Okay, why don't we get out of there? Alright, she stunned them. That's good. Nice stun!
Double kill.
Design paradigms for new architects. I'll greet it. Get some good loot here. Or some, at least loot that we have to roll on. Of course, if I was alone, it would be all mine! All mine! Alright, I'll share. So here we go. Activate. Opening the door. Alright, looks like we're outside again. You take the high road and I'll take the low road. And maybe we'll kill space frizzlets. Frizzlets! Kill the frizzlets! The person that's with me is like, why is he killing the frizzlets?
Double kill.
They're not aggro. Don't kill the frizzlets. But I like killing frizzlets, George. Okay, here's the mine. And they called it a mine. Hey guys, you're gonna get a pro tip here. There's a secret hidden room that I found last time doing this. I'll show you where it is. Oh, I probably should have hit my stealth there first. That would have been prudent.
Double kill. Triple kill.
killing and slashing going on here. Alright, we have to defeat hive pods, Let me try that again. Defeat hive pods, infected miners, and hive infectors. That sounds like a tongue twister. Defeat hive pods, infected miners, and hive infectors. Defeat hive pods, infected miners, and hive infectors. I amuse myself sometimes. Well. The hive pod. Thank you, you saved us! It's amazing! That's it, we're just gonna freak out. Not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do. Freak out! I just ran over that health station and clearly didn't need it. That's the beast. She's the one who enslaved my crew. Hive Queen. Ew. Kill her before she kills you. Maybe we should clear out some of this other stuff first. That's what I'm thinking.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Super kill. Yeah, I think it's safe to maybe kill some of these other things. Alright, let's see. Can we go stabby stabby on this thing? Sneak! Yeah! Hive Queen, be gone! The Hive Queen! This thing is gross, and I am getting really hurt. And it's dead. Thank you. Yes. Bug hunt completed. You killed the Hive Queen! I really owe you a big debt! I do. Head north out of the mines. And I will transport you back to Nexus. You know, this goes a lot faster when you have somebody else with you. Alright, but first, here is secret way. Okay, go over here to these sticky steps. And you're like, oh, it's a dead end. But no, you've got double jump. And you get over it. Yeah, like that. And you come up this rickety staircase. Nothing ever goes wrong with rickety staircase. Well, it's not really a staircase, it's a ramp. And you come up here to this little secret cave up here. Lonely Lost Larva. Another tongue twister. And you can talk to it. Infecting you with love. Oh, and I got the achievement. Love of the larva completed. He loves me. So there you go. There's a little secret achievement there. Totally optional. I hope he's my pet forever, because that's just amazing. Now, how do we get out of this mamma jamma? Good thing gravity is more floaty here. Yeah, if anybody's just tuning in, we are off Planet Nexus on an asteroid, so that's why the gravity looks like all yay! And you can see I've got my fancy little helmet. Hey, the larva's still following me. I love you, larva. Rescued miner. So that's a Shiphand. It's like, you know, it's like a mini dungeon thingy. It's more like an extended quest that just takes you off Planet Nexus for a while. They pop up from time to time. They're fun, not overly difficult. So let's embark off We'll turn to Captain Milo. We'll see what kind of just rewards we get. Yeah, you remember that cave? If you watched my video, I died in that cave. I purposely didn't go to the edges of that cave. If you walk toward the edges, at least a few weeks ago, you would hit like an out of bounds zone. It would just kill you instantly. So I purposely avoided it. But it does look like they might have fixed it because I was pretty far into that cave. All right, so here's Captain Milo.
There you are.
Hey. Yep, you sure saved me a fortune, friend. Saved a lot of good people, too. The reward's at least I can do. You know what? You should fire that Captain Krause or whatever his name is. So we get our choice of booties. Heavy, light, and medium. I'm going to choose the Bugaboots. Because I'm a medium armor folk. And those are much better than what I'm wearing currently. You're always welcome on my ship. That was pretty, it's a pretty good reward. How do I leave the group? Leave the group. Bye. Leave group. Okay. So that was, yeah, for doing that, what did that take me? About 15, 20 minutes. I got Bugaboots, a blue item. Much better than my Falcon footsteps. And I'm going to salvage these guys. And I can salvage this. Yes. And we'll salvage this. Alright, so let's continue our questing. And my dog's barking. And I also got this, I don't know when I picked this up. Maybe I just missed it. Outpost M13 suit. This is a new chest armor. Also much better than what I'm wearing. Look at that. I'm all decked out in the most fanciful stuff. Of course, it's not going to change my cosmetic look because I am using a costume. I'm using the Highwayman's costume. Which is this, the Highwayman's pants, coat, because it just, I don't know, it makes me look awesome. That's why I'm wearing it.